And there we go. How's that? There's my voice. And then you guys want to hear my voice. And I just mentioned everyone. And I'm guessing you can hear me now. There we go. How's that? Hold on. Like an amateur. All right, we got that settled. All right, let's see. Mitch J, Scott, Maddie, and Kiki. I do believe that is Maddie, Spike, Dick, Will, Lulu, At 13, not first on my show, but it is always good to see you. Of course, Judge, the birthday girl, barbecue mama, and I do believe something is on the way for you. We'll have to wait and see. Tom's Food Factory, of course, Judge Webb. It is always good to see you. And of course, I'm sure you guys can hear me now. I'm getting to the parts where you guys say that they could hear me. And of course, Kiki checking in. There's my man Scott. Tommy never sounded so good. There you go. And now you got my sound. How is the sound? Is it better? I got a mic. I got a mic right over here. If you see, if you notice behind me from the old shows, I did a whole makeover on my office starting around Christmas time. And if anybody could guess what is above my shoulder right there, there you go. And of course, my man Flip did no wrap ribs this weekend. I will never wrap again. I thought you were ear blind there. That is Spike. Let me get situated here. I can move my monitor around. I'm going to try to sit back and get comfortable. Stone's Barbecue, all the way from the UK. There is my man Marco. I grew up with him. My man Joe, that is a neighbor right down the road. So we are here in Howell. I appreciate you stopping in, man. I hope you're doing well. Is my voice no good? Let me know if you guys are hearing me clear. And that is right. Kiki is here too, and I appreciate that. I got all three of the barbecue queens. And of course, Uncle Pink saying switch back to the Mac. My man, what is shaking? And it's been raining here for 3 days. I'm hoping for some sunshine tomorrow so I can get a cook in. And we are getting some better, so I guess my voice is now coming through loud and clear. And that is almost a queen pick. That is a thing. But if you see on the up there in the corner, that is right. We got a little Freddy action, and of course we got Scatter Kitten. You might be able to get a glimpse of her. She sits right underneath Freddy. You can see her. You can see her getting comfortable. And of course, we got Molly on the. Molly is right there underneath the candle. It's a little muffed, John is saying. Not sure. I don't know why. That Dreo, I don't believe it's out yet, but I have to tell you, that thing's a definite winner. It has that sous vide or whatever, however you pronounce it, and it is definitely pretty cool. It is pretty cool, and I have to tell you, man, I am going to do I am going to do a little video of this little space I built for myself. I don't know if you can see right above my head on this back wall, on that colors right there, but that there is a, and you can see I can change the, I could change the colors back there. That is that is actually a charging station. So anybody who's in this game that we are in, uh, we have wires and batteries and everything. Um, so all that hides my wires, and all my batteries for my cameras and everything are behind that board right there. And that is pretty cool. That was a build that took me all weekend to do. And of course, I do see some spam happening. Let me delete that and I'll block that user. Roger is saying it sounds better. Chicken leg quarters. But anyway, yeah, so that's a cool build. So there's a lot of stuff happening in this little office of mine. Hold on. View on Facebook. I am trying to get my Facebook. If anyone's here seeing this on Facebook, give me a quick shout so I could see. I'm viewing it on StreamYard. And I see we have some spammers in, so that means I must be getting big. And unlike the show that I watch on Friday afternoon, this show here definitely stays a little cleaner than that show, I must say. Yeah. And of course, I am talking about Maddie and Kiki. If anyone's not aware, I know I got a lot of Facebookers in here. Maddie and Kiki do a live show every Friday, 12 noon on Instagram, on TikTok, and also on YouTube. I don't think they're on Facebook. On YouTube, it can get quite spicy, I must say. I appreciate that. And here's another spammer. Let me block them. So you ordered a shirt. I appreciate that. I didn't see that come through. Did you get that on Teespring? And I do have hats also, $30 shipped. You just have to get in touch with me for these. And we do have a couple Facebookers checking in. Joe says clear on my end. Of course, my old friend Kevin is checking in from Comparison Cooking. It is always good to see you. Voice is good now. I appreciate that. And this is a giveaway. I'm going to be giving something away tonight. Love the personal seasonings and sauces. I get most of my stuff from Uncle Steve's Shake. We got some baby backs happening. And I am trying to get caught up. I am way behind as we have a pretty decent amount of people in here. Let me jump on over to Facebook. If you just bear with me for a second here. And we have 55 people over on Facebook. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing all the I'm not getting all the comments over there. Eventually, who knows when that'll come, but eventually. And we had a Kanya roast last weekend, and it wasn't good. Next time I'm cutting into steaks. Well, there you go, man. Cooking's all about learning, so that's pretty cool. And that is true, Techno Tommy. That is true. Jeff is in the house. I appreciate you coming in. Of course, my man Roger, he's on Facebook. Jay, we got a Facebook user there. Mark, I appreciate you. Looks good on Facebook. Thanks. And if there's any questions on Facebook, I'll answer all the questions when I'm done with this live tomorrow morning. So if you have any questions and I didn't get to them here, I will get to them there. As I know, I am having some problems over there on Facebook. Watching you on Facebook, that is George. We got Chuck, we got Terry. Facebook here, Melvin, David, nice to see you. And I must be just getting up to the dirty hour, the after hours. Facebook is going good. I appreciate that. Clean out the fridge Fridays. It's clean out the everything Fridays. And there is my man. What is shaking? I appreciate that. We got Amanda. Hey, ways up. What's up? I love watching your barbecue videos, watching you from Facebook. Appreciate that, Ray. I appreciate you. My man Flip is checking in. Troy, it is good to see you. I see all my regulars here supporting. I appreciate that. Enjoyed that coffee brown sugar video. That is a surprisingly awesome cook. And we got a Hey Thomas from Facebook. I can't make out the name on there. And of course, my man Scotty, Dick. I'm getting ready to cook my first pork butt on the 1050. I'm sure you will rock that. That is a pretty easy cook. My man Kent, always good to see you, brother. I do apologize, but the lights are blaring in my face and it is killing me through my glasses. I know I might look like a tool, but it is what it is. I mean, I got shit happening. Pulled pork. I just had a little leftovers. I'm a big leftover kind of guy. Ain't nothing lasts in my fridge. I think that is from growing up. I've told the story. My mom owned a restaurant. Of course, it was called the Gallery. She used to bring me home from beef Wellington to New Zealand lamb chops, and I used to chug that stuff down at 2 in the morning. I mean, look, nothing could beat my Lone Star offset. Nothing could beat that. After that, the master built, and then of course the pellet grills, and we go from there. But sometimes you don't want to cook on the off, or sometimes I'm cooking something and I want to go lighter on the smoke. For me, because I like to cook all kinds of stuff, so not everything is going to need that heavy smoke. So I love cooking the pellet on a pellet grill, man. I love firing those suckers up in the morning. And we got a hey, 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 hey. And we have had rain here. I'm not sure if you're in Jersey, but we've had rain here for 3 days. I am still way behind. I'm at 6:16, so I'm 4 minutes behind trying to get caught up. If I missed any comments, I do apologize. How do I shut this thing off? Probably from a switch. Howdy from Arizona. What is shaking? Baby backs for dinner. You cannot beat it. That is about 15, 20 minutes away from me. All right. I do see some questions over here on Facebook. We got Melvin. Hey, from Connecticut. Howdy. Gary. That is Jerry. I buy local beef, hogs in the freezer. Where do you get your meats from? Crowd cow, not crowd cow, wild fork, and anything local. Of course, my man Douglas. Good evening, Tommy. What is shaking? And I know we got a lot more comments than that because I show over 70. Much better on YouTube. I'm actually going to probably try to break these up and maybe do just a Facebook down the road. Pig roast, that can be happening soon. My Lone Star would totally crush that. My man Ray, new to the smoker world, but been BBQing for 30 years. Love to learn more about smokers. I learn stuff every day, man. Every day. Cooking is all my 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 I started in the kitchen, man. So cooking is all about flavors and different types of rubs or seasonings. And there goes Scott a kitten. Thank you. I appreciate that. She's uh she's right over there on the side wall. And I do believe I have some Maddie and Kiki paraphernalia over there also. Steak kebabs. I love stuff like that, man. Hey Jay, man, it's good to see you, man. I with the lights shining on me, I mean, you could see them through these things, and I got two over here, and uh, with my glasses on, it just kind of sucks it in, man. I just hate it. When I go out with the wife, if we're going out to dinner or something, and it's just getting dark, um, I wear my shades in the car while I'm driving. I just don't like lights. Maybe I'm a vampire or something. Yeah, that was a gift to the show, Seth, but they do go upwards of 5K. And of course, Jerry. Hey, from Connecticut, what's shaking? We got Indiana in the house. Anybody out there from the UK? I saw before, but how about Ireland and Australia? I know I got a lot of viewers from there. And of course, Melvin over on Facebook wants to start learning. And I see Kiki, I believe, is she over on Facebook? Scott a kitten. And Scott a kitten jumped off her perch because Molly started freaking out. And Molly freaks out every time I go live. She knows I go live. She begs for this certain type of bone. And of course, barbecue with Neil. And I am still way behind. Randall Brown, it is good to see you. I think I said hi, Ray, but if I didn't, you're in Connecticut. We got New Mexico checking in. There you go. I appreciate that. Don't forget to smash those likes. Life is a learning lesson every day. If you stop learning, you might as well just check out because you just aren't enjoying. If you're not learning, you're just not enjoying. And I think I read that before. Melvin, my email, if you ever have any questions, you could reach me on Facebook. You could friend me. I'm 24/7 here. So whatever you need is just reach out. The best part of how detailed is the list of each video needed items I can watch every cook. Like I just said, man, too, I'm a one man show, so if I miss something, you could always ask me. I tried to get all the comments and answer them, and this, that, and the other. Always, always. I just did since I don't think you girls saw I tagged you in an Instagram post, but I just did a cook of yours. On It's going to appear on Monuments page first, so you got a little shout out over there, and then I'll stick it on my channel in a week and a half or so. But when you girls check into Instagram, you can go watch you can go and see what I did. You know, you can make a smaller one. I know Wild Fork sells those little piglets. Hit the like button. I appreciate that. Very proud of you, my friend. You're doing a great job. Keep doing what you're doing. Life is good. That's again for people. I grew up with Roger. We hung out all through the late 70s, 80s. Hey, there he is, man. What is happening, man? Of course, my guy, Steve Brown. My daughter got a nice little package from you. That is Uncle Steve. I know a couple Facebookers were asking about my personal rubs, and Steve, right there, Uncle Steve Shake, is where I get most of them. And if you jump over to his site, his page, that is Uncle Steve Shake. And if you order anything, ask him for that Gallery Backyard Barbecue label. That could become a collector's a gremlin. That is correct. And we got Texas in the house. It is good to see you. And I am a vampire, not in Ireland, but have an Irish neighbor. And that is nice to see you. I get all three of them, all in different locales. The shades are more you. I mean, I told this story in the past, but in the 90s, I had brain surgery where they cut me from ear and they flipped flipped my face, and I was on the table for about 11 hours. Um, it all was connected to my eye. I started watching TV at night, and I started seeing double and triple. I went to a couple doctors, and they all dismissed it until I went to one doctor who finally listened to me, and that's when they found the tumor. So that again, At night when my wife will look at me and say, "What's with the glasses?" I just don't like lights. After a while, they just start to bother me. Steve, I just got a flat top, so now I'll typically decide to use flat top gas grill, charcoal grill, smokers. That's the great thing about, and throw the saute pan in the kitchen, man. That's the great thing about cooking. There are so many ways to cook stuff. Um, you know, I'll tell you, I introduced the gasser into my arsenal and have been having a lot of fun. Like I just mentioned before, I just did a cook. Um, Maddie and Kiki, uh, 2 days ago, and this was phenomenal. It was one of the best things that I've made, in a long and I did that on a gasser, and I'm gonna turn it into one of my other grills because 'cause I'm gonna make it again differently. And we got Madwood. As I blow through these, I am still, about 45 minutes behind. There you go, man. I appreciate you. It is called gravity because it burns from the bottom and it's in a chute. And as the charcoal burns from the bottom, the gravity just pushes more charcoal into the burn. And we love you too, man. I'm not a huge fish eater, but I have to tell you, I just made shrimp. I just made shrimp. What's the name of it? What's that Italian dish? You put it on bread with the tomatoes and the onions, shrimp. I'm drawing a blank. I'm not a huge fish maker, so it's really hard for me to answer that question. And I see a lot of comments rolling from Facebook. I'll try to get there in a second, as we are already a half hour into this. And Josh is making me blush. I appreciate that, man. Let me pop over to Facebook real quick. What is the best way to cook a pork shoulder roast? Amanda, the best thing to do is email me. It's an easy cook. And I just lost you, Amanda, because I switched out of there. It's an easy cook. I'm not getting you back, Amanda. The best thing to do is to email me. I got a lot of windows open here. I actually watched the show through StreamYard, so it's very hard for me to get all the comments if they're not uh, showing right here in front of me. We got Carl in the UK. Hey, there he is. What is shaking? Of course, he is married to I guess Samantha would be my niece. I'm not up on those terms. It's good to see you, man. They do have the same corporate owners now. Pork belly, you can't beat it. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up. My man Chris, we definitely have to catch up. Was thinking about you the other day. That is Uncle Steve's shake. So you did get some stickers from me. That is cool. I do send out gallery backyard barbecue stickers occasionally. That is the Tacoma guy. And yes, I am. I am still rocking. I am better. Yeah, I think I might have said it on the other show, only to explain myself with the glasses. Okay, so I got you now, Amanda. Um, Email me. That's the best thing to do. It is so easy. You could, there's different ways to prep it, but 250, 275, you can wrap it. It's an easy cook. It's an easy smoke. But you can email me. Somebody will put my email address up, or just reach out on Facebook, and I can answer more of your questions there. Again, Facebook, you can't post a picture here, and that is true. We all love Mr. Steve Brown. Love doing Scampies, man. One of my all-time favorites. That's a big gallery restaurant, back in the day. My man DB, what's shaking? So you're Tacoma guy, DB? I appreciate you saying that. Thanks. Shrimp scampi. No, it wasn't shrimp scampi. Bruschetta. That's what it was. It was bruschetta with shrimp. It's going to be on Z Girl's channel. I'm telling you, man, it was friggin' killer. Let me see if I can do something here. Did you see those salmon? Uh, Better than the shrimp bruschetta. Did you see the salmon burnt ends that I made? I'm telling you, man, those things were friggin' killer, man. Hold on. I'm trying to do a couple different things here, but I don't think I can. I don't want to hit that button. Invite present settings. Stop cam. I was going to show you a picture of the salmon burnt ends that I did during my YouTube channel. Those things were incredible, man. I ran some video of them, and if you're Facebook friends with me, you've seen them. You've seen pictures of them. I'm telling you, those things, they're a must make for sure. I just got caught up with that. Kevin says he loves BBQ. Is there anyone else from Ontario, Canada in here? I know we got some Canadians in the house. Um, you know, any tricks to getting some flavor versus pellets for you're not going to catch a stick burner with pellets. If you have both, depending on what you're cooking, is how you would choose your pit. And I agree with that. That's a good way. And there is my email for Amanda, who or anyone else who wants to email me. Shoot me an email. And I see Kiki over on Facebook. I see it popping up here in the corner. Anybody on Facebook that I'm not answering, I will read through all the questions. Uh, Probably tomorrow morning, I'll be up at 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. And we got a couple, there's Ontario. One of these days, I am going to make my way up to Canada. One of these days. I appreciate that, Jeremy. Mods are mods. I would rather mod my truck than my pit. Um, Troy V didn't win anything yet. It depends on what pit what you're using. I only mod stuff that people send me. I don't really pay. I wouldn't necessarily pay for a mod, and that doesn't mean they're not good. It's just when I buy a pit, I just expect it to work. And I saw my man John right there. It's been raining there for 3 days. Same thing here. Probably COVID. Probably COVID. People stopped. I mean, it only makes sense. People stopped going out to dinner, and people started cooking at home. I appreciate that, Joe. I'm going to try to get on here. I think every Sunday for a half hour. That way, I get to see all my friends once a week. I appreciate that, man. Ben, if you send me an email, I'll send you a sticker if you'd like. There you go. Are they both on Facebook or YouTube? Again, I got so many friggin' windows open, I can't keep track. I don't even know. We got 71 thumbs up. I'm on the other side of the world. Grillless. You can always pick up a kettle. And Wendy did something. I missed what Wendy did. But I know Wendy's getting a lot of coolness. I am desperately trying to catch up. That was a good one, man. I tried to call that. I wasn't even going to call it. I think I said in the thing, I was just going to take one of the rubs and just kind of, slam it down, but you're never going to see who was the winner. But they were so different that I just tried to, you know, do the, just call it the way I tasted it. There were two different types of rubs, but both of them really changed the whole just all the notes on the steak, were just completely different. What a shaken dune buggy BBQ. We got a New Yorker in the house. London broil. I love using London broil for jerky. I do like it better than top round as long as the London broil doesn't have a lot of fat inside it. Masterbuilt 1050. Ron, if you ever have any questions, let me know. In bed at 8, up at 4. Cooks that can be done with the 1050. I appreciate that. I still do have it and can do some more. I will try. I have not. and that is okay, cool. I guess she will email me, and I do believe I may be caught up. Now I'm hungry for a steak. Let me pop on over here to Facebook and see what we got. Appreciate your videos from Chris. Oh, we got some master builds. I am in the master build forum right now. Can you do more masterable portable cooks? That's where that came from. I certainly will try. And now I am over here. Boy, I feel like an amateur. I just gotten so lost. I have a wide monitor. From here to here, and it's hard reading everything. Hey, there's my old friend Colleen. How you doing? I hear you, man. It's again, it's completely different in my office, which is where I'm broadcasting this from. You've got 1 hour start to finish to prepare one meal to save your life, one main course and one side. What are you cooking? And what's the cooker? Look, my go-to is always going to be a ribeye steak, period. If I'm being put to death from a murder that I did not commit, because I know I'm innocent, but I am going to call for a nice, juicy ribeye steak. You can give me a baked potato with some butter and some sour cream and a ribeye steak, and squeeze some baked beans in there, some Bush's baked beans. I'll take those three. If you can get a roll in there with some butter, that's about the perfect meal for me. Yeah, there's a lot of S&S cookers on Facebook and the tube. Ribeye is that cast iron skillet.